Okay, last question number 16. This is a word problem one. A candle shop sells scented candles $16 each and unscented candles for $10 each. The shop sells 28 candles today and makes $400. So you need to write a system of linear equations that represents the situation. And then it wants to know how many scented candles did the shop sell today, how many unscented candles did the shop sell today. So this is where we're going to solve. Okay, but first we have to write a system. Okay, so if I know that scented, so number of scented candles is X, and number of unscented candles is Y, okay, then I know if I add the total of those numbers up, I get 28, okay, because it told me that there were 28 total candles sold today. Okay, now, I don't know how many scented candles were bought or were sold, but if I did, I would multiply that number by 16 to figure out the total cost for the scented candles. But I don't know, I just know that the number of scented candles was X, so I'm going to do 16X, and that's the total cost or total amount from scented candles. Okay. And then I'm going to add 10X, and that's the total amount from unscented candles. Okay. And then that's going to equal $400, which is the total of all candles. Okay. So that's the total of all candles sold. Okay, so now I have my two equations. Here's my two equations. Okay. So I'm going to use substitution. So I have X plus Y equals 28. I'm going to get Y by itself. So I'm going to subtract X from both sides. So I'm going to have Y equals negative X plus 28. Okay. I'm going to plug this should be 10Y. I'm sorry, not 10X. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to plug it in up there. So then I have 16X plus 10 times negative X plus 28 equals 400. Okay, so I'm going to multiply, I'm going to distribute that 10 through. So I have 16X, 10 times negative X is negative 10X, 10 times 28 is 280. Okay, 16X minus 10X is 6X. And then if I subtract 280 from both sides, I'm going to move over just a little bit here, I get 6X equals 120. Okay, so this went away. 400 minus 280 is 120. Then I divide by 6, and I get X equals 20. So that means there were 20 scented candles sold today. So I just wrote that above there, just so I can remember. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and I'm going to plug it way back up in here. Okay, so that I have 20 plus Y equals 28. So then to solve for Y, I'm going to subtract by 20 on both sides, so I get Y equals 8. So there were 20 scented candles and 8 unscented. Okay, remember when it's an actual situation, I don't want it written as an ordered pair. I want you writing like 20 scented, 8 unscented, so that I know that you know exactly what it's talking about. Okay? Okay, go ahead and go do step 2 on the Google Classroom assignment.